in the last 2 games. So psychologically for everybody, how important is that just to get
that's a massive plus. But I did say at the top of the show, I think Manchester United are in that position now. Performances, they are what they are. They need the points. They need to finish in 4th position, if not higher, for Champions League football come next season.
Do you think they would have kept the clean sheet against another opposition tonight? A little more firepower?
Well, that's the big question. There's a lot of teams that haven't got the kind of firepower that can punish a Man United when they are not quite at it like they weren't in the first half. And Brighton are one of those teams. We know that Brighton have had those problems last season. And again today, even when they did break in, they didn't have enough players getting in the box. They're unfortunate with a couple of chances. The goalkeeper made a fantastic save in the first half. They hit the bar in the second half. But yeah, I think that your Man United playing against a team with better strikers, they probably would have conceded more goals tonight. But the main thing is they didn't, and they got the win, and that's what's important for them at the minute.
Now Ronaldo has been in the headlines, whatever he does, whether he plays, starts, scores, doesn't score, and he's back in the career goal. How special was it?
Terrible.
And that is Ronaldo's 93rd Premier League goal for Manchester United. You have to be some player to get to 93 for Manchester United.
Like I said before, and it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. No, we know he's a special player.
He just caught goal. Yeah. No penalties, though.
Exactly. Only 1 Premier League penalty in this man's career.
1.
And he has scored, listen to this now, for the 20th calendar year running in his career.
Wow. It's amazing.
It's incredible. To be playing at the highest level now, was he 37? Just turned 37. Still scoring goals, the goals that he's got. He's done virtually everything in his career, but to still have that hunger and desire, that tells you everything.
And when he's got that in his locker, this is the argument when he didn't play at Burnley last week. He can't do that if he's not on the pitch.
Well, no, he can't. And we know, like I said, we know what he can do. And what you want to do, because he is 37, he's not like he's not at the peak of his powers, but he's an anomaly in respect of what he's doing and how he's chances. But that one shows what it's about when it's on the line. Margins of error. Brighton made an error. They started the second half a little bit more sloppy than first half. They came out and Man United punished them because Man United will get better. You have to see Man United off. And it's at your peril if you don't, because they've got a quality like that who will punish you.
Is that the difference? More often than not, they are telling goals, like that one tonight.
But they are. Like I said, you don't want to lose possession to someone like that because we know he's clinical. And his numbers state that he's clinical. But like Wright touched on there, when you bring back such a big commodity, you know what he is. You know he's not at the peak of his powers anymore, but he'll still contribute with goals. You've got to play to his strengths. And he gets in that position and he puts it away. Could have had a hat-trick, put the header wide, and I'm surprised he put the header wide and then squared Bruno in, and Bruno, goalkeeper, saves it, yeah.
And talking of Bruno, they wanted to settle it a lot earlier than they did. It was a lovely finish when it arrived.
Well, it was, yeah, in the midfield. But, you know, you got Bruno. If you want 2 players running at the defence, you want it to be them 2. And
yeah,
you know, and Bruno's done exactly the same tonight, and it's a good finish in the end.
Yeah, 3 minutes after Ronaldo's goal, Brighton were down to 10 men. Any eye on the pitch?
Finally, yeah, because I'm not a fan of VAR, but in saying that, 9 times out of 10, once the referee goes over to the monitor, we all know what's going to happen. We all know the outcome. It's not supposed to be like that. You know, you've got to say to yourself, well, it's going to be a fair outcome. I think, what is it? How many times? I'm not sure what you mentioned it. Every time I've gone to the monitor, they give that decision. So you already know what the outcome is.
Well, I think that if it's there to be used to get the right outcome, and the right outcome, they got it today. So it worked today for it. Well, it does work. You know, it's just a human error for me, and some of the decisions that they make. Why you can dig VAR out, but in the main, it's definite. But some of the times the human error is what causes us all problems.
Talking of human, he is human, as you say. Ronaldo could have easily had 2, even in the match ball.
This, like I said at the start, you know, Man United are creating chances. They're just not taking them. And you see Ronaldo there, for him, they're 2 good chances. You saw Bruno Fernandes's chance, he should score. We saw him miss one like that the other day as well. And, you know, once they start taking those chances, everybody will start to relax. They'll relax a little bit more, and it won't be so pressured. Because that was pressured all the way until they got that second goal. They were under pressure.
But I know you're saying it right, but I don't think Manchester United can relax. Because defensively, I don't think they're sound enough to relax. I mean, they get a goal up, the past couple of weeks, ends at 1-1. Not taking their chances, but conceding chances. And and people are going to score goals against them.
Absolutely. You will do. Because they're nervy. Because, they, like I'll say it and I'll say it again, they don't control the game, so they're not able to hold the ball, manage the game, get Brighton to have to come out and try and win the ball. They could pass it around them a bit like Pogba did when he came on. That's what they need to do more of, manage the game and manage that game out, but they've not been doing that because teams, especially teams who are organised and have a goal scorer that can take an half chance, Man United are vulnerable to that.
Bruno got his goal, but before that, should he have scored?
Yeah, you know, almost like what he done when he did actually finally score. He gave a little, because when you're that close to the goalkeeper is going to do something. So then you could just boom, put it down there because you're so close, he has to react.
If you're Graham Potter, when you look back, he'll know they had chances there tonight.
At that stage of the game, because that's what they brought him on for.
Yeah, definitely. But you're saying that's Brighton in a nutshell. That is Brighton. Create chances, don't take their chances, don't score enough goals. And if they did, I think they would be a lot higher than they are now. I think Graham Potter, no doubts, if he's there in the summer, he'll try and address that problem.
And they were fine margins for Brighton tonight, weren't they? And you look at the first half and the second half. Yeah,
but like I said at the start, they're very organised. Midfield, they'd probably get at least a goal tonight.
Yeah,
in the way he finishes. You know, somebody could take that chance when it comes along, that half chance, or he's making the kind of runs where he's going to stretch them, and other people might be able to get in the box. But that's all they're missing, Brighton.
Yeah. Okay, if you look at Brighton, they've got all the components. They play real nice football. They're solid defensively. You know, midfield. I mean, they keep the ball very, very well. But when they create them chances, them half chances, little chances like today, you know, if there's someone to take those, it's 1-1. I mean, it's a total different result naturally at 1-1. But we're talking about different things then. We're talking about Man United going in front again and getting pegged back. So we're talking about Man United winning 2-0, not played particularly well. We're saying, right, all they've got to do from this position from now on in is win games.
Ultimately, though, they